What is the ideal age for a guy?
I really like 28 to 37 max, like not in the 40s.
What would you want his income to be?
$500,000? Is that bad?
Alright, let's get it. Age 28 to 37. Get rid of the married. Any race. We'll do the minimum height 5'8". Exclude obesity. And 500k. This is a cat bag for sure. Let's see. And dun 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 dun. 0.053. Full-fledged cat bag.
Hello, and welcome back to Latest Juice. In recent times, women believe they deserve the absolute best when it comes to dating and marriage. A significant number of these women feel that the men who approach them must meet specific criteria, such as height, financial stability, and education. Some of the expectations these women have for potential partners seem so unreasonable that one cannot help but question the stability of their mindset. While everyone has the right to choose their partners freely, it's important to acknowledge that this right is universal for all individuals. It's quite amusing to observe that some of these women, who have extensive lists of qualities they desire in a man, often face rejection from the very men they want due to their own deficiencies. They claim that men are shallow and only value superficial beauty, while they themselves don't seem to offer much beyond that. It's as if they believe their mere presence should be enough to make a man content. However, you and I have experienced dating women who did not bring as much to the relationship as we did. It's frustrating to encounter women who lack ambition, a stable home, or even a clear vision for their future. The notion that men are the prize and women are merely a reward for having achieved something in life might sound poetic, but it oversimplifies the value of each gender. Men and women are both valuable and should not be regarded as equal partners in any relationship because they are not. In the midst of all the chaos surrounding modern dating and marriage, it's fair to question what Western women bring to the table. It's a genuine inquiry that is often misconstrued as an insult, but women seem hesitant or unable to provide a satisfactory answer. On the other hand, men do bring substantial contributions to relationships. Financially, they often earn more and generously provide for their families.
It's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their life.
So it couldn't be because wokeness is destroying the family structure in this country. So it couldn't be because a lot of women in this country can't even cook a simple meal. It couldn't be because a lot of women in this country don't even want a man because man ain't shit. It definitely couldn't be because a lot of women in this country are boss bitches and think starting a family would ruin their career. I mean, it definitely couldn't be because a lot of women in this country would rather have an abortion than take responsibility for their actions, and raise a child. I mean, it also couldn't be because a lot of women in this country think they're strong and independent women, but expect their man to do everything for them while giving nothing in return. Nah. It's definitely because they want somebody who's dependent on them, and dumb, and uneducated.
The increasing number of men leaving their homelands to find partners in other countries is not surprising, given that women in their own countries don't respect or even like them and constantly criticize them. I can understand why these men make such a decision. They hope to find a woman who will genuinely appreciate them and not treat them as a burden due to their sense of entitlement and high standards. Is feminism a form of indoctrination, or it fulfills a long-hidden desire that women have always had, but lacked the power to achieve on their own for centuries? To be honest, both factors play a role, with a larger proportion leaning towards womanism because it fulfills a secret longing that women have carried. It makes sense that someone who has been consistently treated as inferior throughout their life would eagerly grasp the opportunity to be treated as an equal and gain control over those who previously were in charge. The feelings expressed here reflect the experience of most women, as they have not encountered genuine authority before. Therefore, it's only natural that they are willing to take a chance. As we observe how women treat men they consider beneath them, we confront the cold, hard truth that these women often belittle such men, while temporarily submitting to those they perceive as superior. The frustrations of today's men are exacerbated by the attitudes and demands of these women, particularly those who embrace the ideology of feminism. The focus on feminism seems to prioritize women's desires over men's well-being. The constant disrespect and high expectations men face while trying to date these women drive them away as they struggle to meet such demanding standards. Even when a man succeeds in winning a woman's affections, he often finds himself settling for minimal appreciation and respect. Instead, he may encounter disdain, nagging, and even betrayal, leading to painful divorces that may involve sacrificing relationships with their own children. In the quest to understand why men seek love elsewhere, we must consider the evolving nature of gender roles in modern America. Today, many individuals are unsure of how gender functions in their lives and whether it should be a determining factor in relationships. There is a shift away from traditional values, with modern American women advocating for equality in some aspects while expecting traditional roles in others. Men are often caught in a double bind, where they are expected to be chivalrous and supportive, but are also criticized for doing so. Chivalry may not hold the same appeal for modern American women, but it resonates with women in developing countries. The dating landscape has changed due to online platforms and economic challenges, leading women to adopt manipulative tactics to secure financial support. Men seem to have accepted the game that modern women are playing by adopting tactics that only guarantee victory on their side. Moving abroad has worked well for them. That is why they are committed to securing passports and moving abroad to find good women who will be great mothers and feminine women who respect their husbands. American women have proven too risky to invest in. The problem has been accelerated by the laws that are enacted with the goal of exploiting men to benefit women. This doesn't seem to go down well with women in the Western countries. They shame the men who travel abroad because they understand that these men know their value, and they have refused to commit to the biased Western women. Don't men have a right to choose a wife from any country? That's their right. In addition, notice the hypocrisy in these women. They themselves have a list of demands that a man should meet. But once the man has a demand that a woman should meet, he is immediately frowned upon and his reputation is damaged.
But society is telling you, shoving down your throat, that you're a strong boss babe, you're an independent woman, that you don't even need a man. So your mentality coming into the relationship is how much you don't need me. And now they're surprised, women in general, are surprised men are just leaving. Then, I'm not needed here later. And now it's a problem. Now that I've chosen to leave, I'm a predator. What did they say it was? I'm taking advantage of disadvantaged women. That it's slavery. The woman before called it. Wild, huh? And that they're actually tearing down the sisterhood, which they're supposed to be a part of, because the foreign women they're talking about, they down-talk them. They say they're dumb. They say they're desperate. They have no other options. They don't know they're getting played by these men going overseas. Really? Isn't it really weird how the women overseas are securing the commitment, yet these so-called boss babes, these independent, smart, Albert Einstein queens, can't secure one fucking ring?
Unfortunately, these tactics are failing as more and more men are going abroad to find wives, leaving these lost women to die alone in their houses. I'm sure even their cats would enjoy having a new owner. Men will continue to find wives elsewhere unless these women change their behaviors. To ensure maximum security against modern women's BS, men are now completely leaving women allo and focusing on themselves. The MGTOW movement is rapidly growing, and so is the fear within the women in Western countries. They can't believe that finally men are winning financially, physically, and mentally. Meanwhile, they continue to struggle in depression, loneliness, and the wall. What do you think? Tell us down in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell. Remember to like and share the video, champs. Thank you for watching.